Welcome guys to Gabriel Fitness. In this video you are gonna learn how to figure out what's your best stance for squats. The way you find out if you need to go narrow or wide on your stance is determined by the width of your hips. Now this goes beyond looking at your body superficially. Now why is this important? Well, if you find out that you have narrow hips, then it's better to do a closed stance because that's going to allow you to travel the entire range of motion without putting too much stress in the joints of the hip. And vice versa, if you have wide hips, then it's the opposite. Also, I didn't learn this until about 2 years ago, and I was squatting with a traditional, wide, a little bit shoulder width or wider, and I found out that I could never go below parallel, and that was the reason why. It was a stance that didn't work for my body. So once I learned that I had narrow hips and I was able to test it myself with this trick that I'm about to show you, everything went a lot better because I was able to squat all the way down. I didn't suffer anymore from tightness in my lower body, and my hips at times would be a little bit extra sore than normal in the joint area because I was trying to force it to go all the way down. So without further ado, let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is how we're gonna figure out the stance. It might look a little bit awkward, but it works, trust me. First, we're gonna lie on our backs, okay? We're gonna bring both legs up to my chest, and our feet are gonna be touching each other. Alright, this is step number one. You're gonna be paying attention to the separation between your knees and your chest. The closer your knees get to your chest, then the better is the indication that in that position your stance is the most appropriate. Here I am. From this position, I'm gonna start spreading my legs and my feet apart, 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 apart. Now, as you can see, for me, let me show you from this angle. For me, this is my narrow stance, okay? Right there. The wider I go, the farther apart my knees get from my chest. So that's not what I want. If I go narrower, check this out, I'm able to be a little closer to my chest, indicating that I work better with a narrow stance. Now for you it might be different. You might have wide hips, but that's the trick. Now I'm gonna show you how my squats look with a wide stance and with a narrow stance so you can see it for yourself. This is gonna be a wide stance squat for me. Okay, this is the front view. I'm going as low as I can. That's pretty much it. From the side view, wide stance, come down, and this is it. Now, with a narrow stance, about shoulder width apart, check this out. I'm able to drop all the way. Now from the side view, check the difference. It's a pretty significant difference. When I do the wrong stance, I feel a lot more stress in my joints. It may be the same case for you, so now that you know how to figure out your best stance, try it out. Let me know if you were able to do it, and if you still need help, just comment down below and shoot me a message and I'll get back to you and help you figure it out. And that's how you find out what's your best stance for squats. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any upcoming videos. And just comment down below, what was your final stance, narrow or wide? And that's it for today. Thank you guys. I'll see you on the next one.